Okay, great. I think everyone's coming in now. Dinesh, let me know when you're ready. Okay, hi everyone. Thanks very much for joining us here for this pre-match press conference ahead of India versus New Zealand tomorrow. We're joined by Virat Kohli, captain of Team India. Thanks very much for your time, Virat. As you all know by now, we are running this press conference exclusively on Zoom. And if you do have a question, can I please ask you to raise your hand in the platform? I can already see that some people have done that. Just some general housekeeping, please. Can I ask everyone to remain on mute and turn your videos off, please, for the duration? If you are selected to ask a question, please can you unmute yourself, ask your question, and then mute yourself immediately following. So without further ado, I will now hand over to Molin at Team India, who will select questions. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Callum. Please keep in mind that this is a pre-match press conference. We shall only take questions purely on cricketing merit. Venkat Krishna and then Shamik Chakravarti. Venkat, if you can hear us. If not, Shamik Chakravarti.
Hi, Virat. Going by the reactions, especially on social media, it feels like this Indian team is not allowed to lose a game. But every time there is pressure, your team has shown the capabilities to bounce back. The way players like Shami was trolled on social media after the Pakistan game. I mean, how do you, what is the message like? What makes this Indian team so resolute? Be it 36 all out, be it that innings defeated Headingley, be it now this Pakistan, after this Pakistan game, sort of must-win match against New Zealand. What makes this team so resolute?
Well, there's a good reason why we are playing on the field and not some bunch of spineless people on social media that have no courage to actually speak to any individual in person. They hide behind identities and go after people through social media, making fun of people, and that has become a source of entertainment in today's world, which is so unfortunate and so sad to see. Because this is literally the lowest level of human potential that one can operate at. And that's how I look at these people. We as individuals understand what we want to do on the field and the strength of character and mental toughness we have, and precisely why we are doing what we are doing on the field. And none of these people are even in the vicinity to even imagine doing something like that. They do not have the courage or the spine to do that. So that is how I see things. And all this drama that's created on the outside is purely, based on people's frustrations, their lack of self-confidence, their lack of compassion, and hence they find it so amusing to go after people. So we, as a group, understand how we need to stick together, how we need to back individuals, how we need to focus on our strengths, and whether people on the outside portrayed being the fact that India cannot afford to lose a game, that's none of our business, because we play sport and we understand exactly how sport goes. So how people think on the outside has no value whatsoever within our group. We've never focused on it. We will never focus on it going forward either, because look, as I said last time as well, people do not understand what it takes to do the job on the field at the international level, and we are not going to go around and just announcing to everyone what we do and how we do it. We just carry on doing the business that we are supposed to do, and if a game goes off, you take the learnings from it and move forward. And not one game is more important than the other. Every game of cricket is as important, and so will be the case in the next game as well.
Amol Karargar, then Prakash ji and Kushin Sarkar.
Virat, can you just confirm the fitness status of Hardik and whether the team is tempted to tweak combination a little bit?
Hardik's fine. If you're talking about the blow on the shoulder, he's absolutely fine.
Prakash ji and then Kushan.
Virat, where do you see Shardul fitting into India's combinations? Do you see him as an all-round option for Hardik, or even as one of the front three fast bowling slots, considering he's bowled across phases in the recent IPL and even picked 16 wickets in the UAE leg?
Yeah, he's definitely a guy who's in our plans constantly. Making a case for himself, and he is definitely someone that can bring a lot of value to the team. Now, what role he plays or where he fits in, that's something that I cannot obviously talk about right now. But yes, Shardul is someone who's got great potential, and he will add great value to the team.
Yeah. Hi Virat, my question is how do you assess Bhuvi's performance, IPL and then the first game against Pakistan last 1 month? Like, what do you make of how he's shaping up and how he's doing?
See, I don't want to single out any individuals. I think as a bowling group, we failed to pick up wickets, and we understand that can happen in the sport. It's not a guarantee that every time you take the field, you won't be able to pick up wickets. These are the same guys who've been doing the job for us for a long period of time. So we understand how things went and where it went wrong. And we totally accept and know that we got outplayed by the opposition thoroughly. And you need to accept that. You need to accept that as a professional cricket team without any ego, without any, excuses whatsoever. We have given none, and we will not give any excuses moving forward either. And hence, I'm saying that I will not single out individuals. We lost as a team, and that's exactly what we believe in, and that exactly was the case in the previous game.
By Durjo Bose, then Rahul Rawat, followed by Sandeep Sarkar.
Yeah, hi Virat. Just before you, when Trent had his PC, he said that he's looking to mirror what Shaheen did against you guys the last day. So knowing that he's able to get the ball to swing early on, and as a batting unit, how do you see it? Because obviously in the power play, you are looking to score some runs. So how does the balance part come in?
Yeah, I mean, we obviously will come up against some quality bowlers all around the world in this competition, and hence the intensity and the level at which this competition operates is very, very different. So we know that. I mean, we played against these individuals for a long period of time. It's not something out of the ordinary that's going to come our way, and it all depends on how we take the field mentally and how we counter that. If Trent says he wants to replicate what he did, what Shaheen did against us, obviously he's motivated to do so, and we have to be motivated to counter that and try and put pressure on him and the other bowlers as well. So that's how basically the game goes anyway. We've played against all these bowlers for a long period of time, and we understand exactly what we need to do. All that matters now is when we step onto the field, what kind of mental frame we are in. If we are absolutely confident of hitting that ball clearly and not thinking about any other scenarios, I think that's key to batting in high pressure situations, and something that we are really looking forward to execute as a team.
Virat, hi. Is toss becoming too big a factor because of the due around?
Yeah, it will continue to be a big factor, and that's the nature of this tournament. You can look at the situation in two ways. Either you can bank too much on the toss, or you can challenge yourself as a team to say, okay, even if you lose the toss, we are good enough to bowl or bat in any conditions, and that should be the attitude, because you don't have time in the shortest format of the game to think too much about what happened at the toss. The game goes away from you pretty quickly, and 2 or 3 overs can change the whole course of the game, as we saw last game as well. So for us, our only focus is how those 11 individuals are placed mentally, and how we are looking to approach this game. It's been a long break for us. It's been a lot of time waiting and just doing nothing really. For us as a team, now we are just itching to go back on the park and just be competing again, and look to correct the things that didn't happen well in the first game.
Yeah, Virat, Jasprit Bumrah has been a tremendous performer for the team over the last few years. But do you feel that the team is over-dependent on him every time he takes the field? The team is looking to him for taking wickets. And the second thing is the way Mohammad Shami was attacked in social media over his religion after the Pakistan match. As a captain, how are you backing him up?
The second part has been answered already.
No, I'll elaborate on that a little bit more. Look, Jasprit obviously is the best all-format bowler in the world, and precisely why there is so much expectation on him, not just from people on the outside, but himself as well. So he takes a lot of pride in that. So we are not at all bothered about how much expectations he takes. On the outside, it doesn't matter, honestly. All the other bowlers, we believe, are good enough to pick us wickets. And in the last game, including Jasprit, we were not able to pick up wickets. And hence I said that as a unit, we did not execute the plans that we wanted to. And the opposition also did not allow us to come into the game as a batting unit and as a bowling unit. So it's not a given that, that will happen again and again. We are quality cricketers. We know what we need to do. And when we execute on our day, we can beat any team convincingly anywhere in the world. And we've shown that time and time again. On the second part, as I rightly mentioned before, to me, attacking someone over their religion is the most, I would say, pathetic thing that a human being can do. Everyone has the right to voice their opinion and what they feel about a certain situations, but I personally have never ever even thought of discriminating anyone over their religion, and that is a very sacred and a personal thing to every human being, and that should be left there. So as I said, people take out their frustrations because they obviously have no understanding of what we do as individuals. They have no understanding of how much effort we put on the field. They have no understanding of the fact that someone like Mohammad Shami has won India n number of matches in the last few years, and he's been our primary bowler with Jasprit Bumrah when it comes to making an impact in games in Test cricket. You see him run into bowl. I mean, if people can overlook that and his passion for the country, I honestly don't even want to waste 1 minute of my life to give any attention to those people, and neither does Shami and neither does anyone else in the team. We stand by him fully. We are backing him 200%, and all those who have attacked him can come with more force if they want to. Our brotherhood, our friendship within the team, and nothing can be shaken. And I can guarantee you that as the captain of the team, that we have built a culture where these things will not even infiltrate into this environment 0.0001%. And that is an absolute guarantee from my side.
We shall take two more questions. Kuntal and then Sunandal Lele.
विराट, बहुत सारे फैंस जो है वो नेगेटिव बातें कर रहे हैं, लेकिन बहुत सारे पॉजिटिव फैंस भी है. उनको ऐसा लगता है कि सिर्फ 3 मैच ही हम 3 बड़ी टीम को हराने से वर्ल्ड कप जीत सकते हैं. तो क्या आपके मन में भी ये चल रहा है कि 3 बड़ी टीम को हराने से वर्ल्ड कप भी हम जीत सकते हैं?
नहीं, मेरे हिसाब से आपको अगर वर्ल्ड कप जीतना है तो आप हर मैच जीतने का फोकस रखें. आप प्रायोरिटाइज नहीं कर सकते आपको किसके अगेंस्ट जीतना और किसके अगेंस्ट आप हल्का खेल सकते हैं. ऐसा हम लोग नहीं खेलते हैं, कभी हम खेले नहीं है और ना ही आगे खेलेंगे. वर्ल्ड कप जैसे टूर्नामेंट को जीतने के लिए, उसमें अच्छा करने के लिए आपको उस दिन पे अपना बेस्ट करना है, उस मोमेंट में प्रेजेंट रहना है. लोग, जैसे मैंने बोला, क्या बोलते हैं बाहर, क्या नहीं बोलते हैं, उससे हमें कुछ मतलब नहीं है. आई नो बहुत सपोर्टिव फैंस हैं हमारे, और मैं उन लोगों को क्रेडिट देना चाहूंगा जो हमारी सिचुएशन को समझते हैं, क्योंकि हम लोगों को अभी क्रिकेट खेलनी है. और जिन लोगों में पेशेंस नहीं होती है, वो लोग हमेशा पैनिक बहुत जल्दी करते हैं, और उन लोगों को लगता है कि सब खत्म हो गया. और हम लोग ऐसे नहीं सोचते हैं. अगर हम लोग बाहर के लोगों की तरह सोचने लगे तो हम लोग दुनिया की बेस्ट टीम नहीं रहेंगे. और एक रीजन है कि हम लोग उस चीज से अपने आप को डिस्कनेक्ट करके अपने क्रिकेट पे फोकस कर सकते हैं. चाहे हम हारें, चाहे हम जीते, हमने बार बार कम बैक किया एज अ टीम. और हमें किसी को प्रूव करने की जरूरत नहीं है, नॉट एज इंडिविजुअल्स और नॉट एज अ टीम. सो बाहर लोगों को क्या बोलना है, देश में क्या माहौल चल रहा है हमारी टीम को लेके, हमारे लिए कुछ भी मैटर नहीं करता है. मैं आपको बहुत बार ये पहले भी बोल चुका हूँ और आगे भी मैं यही बोलूंगा कि लोग कुछ भी बोले, हमें उससे कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. हमें एग्जैक्टली पता है हम लोगों को क्या करना है इस टूर्नामेंट में आगे जाते हुए, और इंडियन क्रिकेट टीम को आगे जाते हुए अगले कुछ सालों में.
फाइनल क्वेश्चन.
विराट, एक दिन खराब बैट्समैन हो रहा है या बॉलर कितना भी बड़ा खिलाड़ी हो सकता है, तो अगर बैट्समैन के लिए बैकअप है तो बॉलर 5 ही होना जरूरी है क्या T20 में? क्या छठे बॉलर की जरूरत हो सकती है और उसके लिए बैकअप प्लान होना चाहिए?
हाँ, वो काफी एक जरूरी चीज हो जाती है कि आपको छठा बॉलिंग ऑप्शन मिले. चाहे वो मेरे थ्रू मिले या हार्दिक के थ्रू मिले, जब उसकी फिटनेस वैसी हो कि वो हमको 1 या 2 ओवर डाल के दे सके। आई थिंक इस चीज को समझना बहुत जरूरी है कि गेम की सिचुएशन भी डिक्टेट करती है कि आप कब उस छठे बॉलर को यूज कर सकते हैं कि नहीं। पिछले गेम में वो सिनारियो हमारा क्रिएट ही नहीं हुआ। अगर आप पहले बॉलिंग करते तो शायद मैं भी 1-2 ओवर डाल सकता था। सेकेंड इनिंग्स में जब हमें विकेटें नहीं मिली तो उस टाइम पे आपके सिर्फ प्राइमरी बॉलर्स ही बॉलिंग कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि आपको विकेट्स रेगुलरली लेने का इंटेंशन है। और ऐसा नहीं है कि जो लोग 6 या 7 बॉलिंग ऑप्शंस खिलाते हैं वो मैच हारते नहीं है। तो इट ऑल बॉइल्स डाउन टू एग्जीक्यूशन। हमारी एग्जीक्यूशन ठीक नहीं हुई। मैं पहले भी क्रेडिट दिया ऑपोजिशन को और मैं दोबारा बोलूंगा कि नई बॉल के साथ उनकी बॉलिंग हमें गेम में पीछे धकेला। उसके बाद हमको 20-25 एक्स्ट्रा रन नहीं मिल पाए, जहां से सेकेंड इनिंग में और प्रेशर क्रिएट होता, शायद और फॉल स्ट्रोक्स देखने को मिलते और बड़े शॉट देखने को मिलते और विकेट टेकिंग अपॉर्चुनिटीज आती। जब ऐसे तरीके का टोटल होता है जहां पे आप सिर्फ क्रिकेटिंग शॉट्स मार के खेलते चले जाते हैं, पिच थोड़ी ईज आउट हो जाती है, तो चीजें बहुत खराब लगने लगती हैं। उतनी खराब चीजें होती नहीं है। तो हमें आई थिंक नॉट जस्ट टीम प्लेयर्स बट कि गेम को समझने वाले लोगों को थोड़ी और पेशेंस रखनी चाहिए। बाहर जो बाकी लोग हैं उनसे तो हम कुछ एक्सपेक्ट करते नहीं है और ना हमें एक्सपेक्ट करना है, लेकिन जिनको गेम की समझ है उनको ये समझ आनी चाहिए कि गेम जब एक बार मोमेंटम शिफ्ट हो जाता है तो आपके जब प्रीमियर बॉलर्स भी कुछ नहीं कर पा रहे हैं तो आपका छठा या सातवां ऑप्शन उतना पोटेंट नहीं रह जाता। वो विकेट टेकिंग जब सिनारियो क्रिएट होता है उसमें ही आपका जो छठा सातवां बॉलर है उसके थ्रू आप एडवांटेज गेन कर सकते हैं।
थैंक यू कैप्टन।
थैंक यू।